Hey Deborah, are you ready?
1 minute here.
I
I've
love
been,
these pictures.
yeah, I couldn't resist.
Oh,
Walgreens
it's
had a sale. I took
perfect.
advantage.
It's perfect. It's a perfect backdrop for this story.
I think so. Thank you, Paul. And I'm sorry for the internet problems earlier. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. We're happy to have you and excited to hear this story.
Thank you. I held the sobbing woman in my arms, trying to console her, stroking her long gray hair. She'd just lost her sister after a short, horrific battle with cancer. A month before, she stroked my hair, holding me back from airing grievances with my sister-in-law in public at my brother's funeral. I thought about our 42-year friendship and where it all began. I'd like to take you out to dinner. Those words hung in the air. In 1984, I was struggling. Taking someone out to dinner meant McDonald's. Caught off guard, I said, sure. She replied, great, I'll pick you up at 5:30. Mary was different. She was assertive. I disliked her immediately. I figured she felt important because she was president of the parents group at our YMCA after school program. At my first meeting, she was delegating responsibilities for a fundraiser to help offset costs of sending the kids to summer camp. She didn't ask for volunteers. She assigned. Deborah, I put you down to come in at 3 and assist with cleanup. I huffed, thinking, who the hell does she think she is telling me what to do? Of course, I showed up. Dinner at the Martinique in Evergreen Park. I felt out of my element. Mary casually perused the menu. I gasped inwardly at the prices, waiting to see what she was going to order to be within the same price range. I was in suspense. What was the reason behind this invitation? Mary put down her napkin. Let me tell you why I asked you to dinner. Uh-oh, here it comes. Another parent and I booked a 4-day cruise to the Bahamas while the kids are away at camp. She canceled. Would you like to come with me in her place? That was unexpected. Mary went on. Deposits were made. You would only have to pay. Wait, I can't afford anything right now. She persisted. You can pay me back in payments, monthly, whatever you can afford. Who was this trusting woman? She hardly knew me. Heck, I didn't even trust me. Again, I apologized and begged off. Disappointed, she said, okay, but let me know if you change your mind. The next day, I kept thinking of the previous night. I was a taper or drywall finisher working on luxury condos in the Mag Mile building on Michigan Avenue. My job was cleaning excess joint compound or mud from the windows and sanding down the areas. It was lonely. Being the only female on site, I kept mostly to myself. Pulling off my dust mask and goggles, I gazed out the windows that overlooked Oak Street Beach. The blue lake with sailboats bouncing in the distance beckoned. Something overtook me. I called her later that night. Uh, hey Mary, is that offer still available? Mary's audacity continued to throw me. Example. Instead of settling for a tourist trap in Nassau, she consulted the crew. So, where do you go when the ship is in dock? Following our maitre d's advice, we took a taxi with two older ladies and ended up in a seedy looking area. As we stood outside a dilapidated building, the ladies hesitated. This is a mistake. We should head back to ship. A group of handsome, well-dressed men headed in. Mary and I simultaneously said, "We're going in." What a contrast. Amidst colorful, billowing floor-to-ceiling drapes were tables and chairs in a spacious venue with a platform, stage, and dance floor. Some of the ship's staff were already there and cheered when we walked in. We danced, cavorted, and had an amazing night. The ladies who didn't want to go in, yeah, they met two ship captains and literally missed the boat the next morning. They were delivered via tugboat by their gallant skippers. Before Mary, I hadn't any real friends. I hung out at the gym and the bars with superficial people who didn't get me. I never fit in. Idle gossip bored me, and I was too analytical. Mary found me at a low point and helped me take off the blinders. She saw value in me. I knew if someone as smart, kind, and generous as Mary liked me, I must be a good person, right? Since then, we've served each other as each other's maids of honor, faced loss, and shared joys. I followed Mary to Whiting, where we purchased our homes. Between us, we have 20 grandchildren. As I held her hand at the funeral, I thought of what life would have been had I not taken that leap. I wouldn't have this beautiful soul as a lifeline. Heading into our next chapter, the goal is to be two old ladies cackling and reminiscing in our rockers. If Mary has her way, it'll go according to plan. Thank you.
Ah, Deborah, amazing. And such good edits on that final paragraph. Really, really ties it all back. Fantastic. Great work. Makes me want to call my best friend. I'm sure everyone else is feeling that too.